Hello, everyone. I am Ashanti, the lovely Ashanti to be exact. And in today's video, we'll be just talking about the holidays and how nobody prepares you for when you're older, how the holidays just look different than when you were a child. So stay tuned. So, can we talk about holidays and how nobody ever prepares you for life when you're an adult and you're old, or should I say older, for the holiday time? Like, it's so different from when you're a child. So, growing up, my two favorite holidays were Halloween, of course, I love Halloween, and Thanksgiving. And it used to be so fun because my mom, she used to take me to my aunt's and we would just gather at my aunt's, and like all the family would gather at my aunt's. And that has changed now because she's no longer with us. So over the years, Thanksgiving has just looked different. And I don't think people talk about the non traditional Thanksgivings. Like when you're an adult, you have this discovery like, oh, we have free will, we can do whatever we want. And like, I don't know, it's just different because there are some people that like can celebrate Thanksgiving with their family. There's some people that hate their family. They don't want to be anywhere near them. And then there's some people that are kind of like lost in like the nuance of it. Like you might not be in touch with your family. You might like your family, but you don't necessarily want to be around them. And I just want to talk about like how to navigate that space because I've been in modes where like I haven't necessarily spent it with um my immediate family, and then I've had it where I've spent it with friends. I haven't had one yet where I've spent it by myself, but I will say this year is going to be the first year I'm hosting, and I don't know, all of them look different. So like, let's just talk about it. So like growing up for Thanksgiving, my mom, she would always like cook Thanksgiving for like us. It's just me and her. It's just me and her. Just two people. So she would always like make Thanksgiving for us. And we would eat our little Thanksgiving. And then you like go to the next home. And you go to the next home. And you're just home hopping for the Thanksgivings. And that was Thanksgiving. And then whoop dee doo.
Whoop de doo.
We go to college. Oh my gosh, why did we go to that? It's like I love learning. I love college. But actually, I'm going back. Oh, we'll have another talk about that. But anyway, um, I went to college and I didn't want to go home at Thanksgiving my freshman year. I don't know what possessed me not to want to go home freshman year, but I didn't want to go home. I was like, I want to enjoy the full college experience, not knowing that I think at the time, like, my school stayed open for Thanksgiving, but like, I didn't want to stay on campus. So I went home with a friend. And no offense to my friend, but boy, was I sad that I did. I appreciated Thanksgiving at her house, but I did not know that her family did not cook for Thanksgiving. So like that was a whole different Thanksgiving for me. Um, yeah, like her mom wasn't big on cooking, so my family like we cook, like we eat. Like I don't know, Thanksgiving for me, I love to eat. Like if we're not eating, cancel, can't cancel the Thanksgiving. But with her family, it was very like lax, very chill. Um, I just remember eating like a chili dip, I think the day before Thanksgiving or the day of Thanksgiving. I don't know. I just remember eating like a chili dip. Like, oh my goodness, mom, her mom doesn't cook. We're not having traditional Thanksgiving food. I honestly don't even know what we had. I think her mom, I remember her mom being on the phone with her own mom saying, how do I make this? How do I make that? Because like she's not the cook. I guess her mom is the cook of the family. I don't know. But she just accommodated me. We didn't have the traditional Thanksgiving that I was used to, but she put something together in a short amount of time. And I was thankful. But like looking back on it, I don't even know why I just thought that everybody's Thanksgiving would be like how my family's Thanksgiving was. I don't know. Naive. I don't know. But something I can always like look back on and talk. And I learned from that to just go home for Thanksgiving. Like, you cherish the time with your family. So just go home. And then a couple years back, I did Thanksgiving with my dad's side of the family. And even that was different. Like, they cooked and all that, but like, it was spending time with family that I didn't necessarily know. Like, I knew of them, but I didn't know them like how I know like the family on my mom's side. So that was different. And then now it's like, who really about to do Thanksgiving? Like, this year I'm gonna host, but my aunt, whose house we used to go over, she's no longer here. Like, she would be the house that everybody would finally come and congregate to, or congregate with. Which one is it? I don't know. We don't need to be formal. This ain't an English channel. But we would just go over her house and mix and mingle and just be merry and be a family. We can't do that anymore. Well, I'm not even saying we can't do that anymore, but she's not here anymore. So, like, it's like, what do you do? Like, do you just sit and mope because they're no longer here? No, you have to, like, still make the best of it. It's just very different now. And I don't think anybody ever like talks about how holidays change and how holidays look different as you grow older, as you get older, because now the older generation, they're getting old. They're not able to do the same things that they used to do. So it's like, now do we pass the baton over to the younger generation? I don't know, but I guess so, because I'm trying to make it my due diligence to like host this year, and like nobody prepared me for what happens when the older generation is no longer there, because I'm fortunate enough to still have like my mom and my dad and like my aunts. But like, what happens when they're not here anymore? What does Thanksgiving look like? I don't know yet, and I don't really want to think about it, but I know that we can't just sit and mope and say, oh my gosh, I wish so and so was here to put it on. You have to put it on for yourself. And when you're putting it on, then you talk about so and so, and you think about the memories, and you think about, ooh, I wish so and so was here so they could make this. It don't taste as good as so and so's. But that's how you cherish their being and their memories. And that's kind of how you play like a homage to them. I just miss my aunt so much, and I don't want to cry, but like, the holidays ain't been the same. And I mean, it's kind of foolish to think that they will be, but I surely do wish she was here. And this was supposed to be a happy video, but now I'm sitting here crying because god dang, we're not here forever. So we really have to make the most of the time that we're here. The holidays is a fun time, but it's also like, I feel like it's the one time out of the year that you see your whole entire family or most of your family. And it's just a blessing to be able to be around people, whether you like them or not, because sometimes you don't like all your family. But you just try to make the best of it, and you just have to be grateful. Like, I feel like the whole point of Thanksgiving is to just be grateful and thankful, because not everybody can gather with their family. And I'm seeing like, as we do get older, things are changing and you have to adapt and maneuver. And how do you adapt and maneuver? I feel like it's really becoming within yourself, because people can get stuck saying, oh, so and so used to host, so let me not even like go outside. But no, like, go outside, still try to enjoy life, because life can be so short. Like, again, we're not here forever. Truly, nobody talks about what to do when you get old and the seasons and holidays change. But happy Thanksgiving, y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I hope y'all eat good, because that's what it's really about. Duh.